Hey everyone, I know you're just so obsessed with my crazy life that you just can't wait to hear from me again. I mean, it's been... How long has it been since my last video? I don't know, it's not really important. What is important is that you lock your doors, hide your valuables, stuff your kids in a closet, or, I don't know, in the basement or something. If you don't have a basement, put them in the attic. If you don't have an attic, I don't know, you're screwed. I don't know. But, my God, lock down your neighborhoods. I live right across the street from Veterans Park. If you don't know where that is, I don't care. I'm not going to explain it because I don't want people finding me. I don't like stalkers. Anyways, lock down your neighborhoods because in my neighborhood, there are freaking Jahova Witnesses. Now, no offense if you are a Jahova Witness. I'm sure you are a very nice person. But you people freak me out! You walk up to people's... You're almost worse than Mormons. I really don't know how to compare you guys. I don't know who's worse than what. But I know you both walk up to people's houses, and I know you try to handle your little pamphlets, and you try to drag us into your religions, even though we don't want to be in your religions. Why can't you be like Christians? Oh my God, I thought I'd never say that. Christians don't do that. They only try to do it if you go to their place. I mean, they're like sharks. I mean, yeah, sharks try to eat you, but at least they don't come on land. Okay, anyways, the freaking Jahova Witnesses, they came to my place, knocked on my door, and I wasn't expecting anybody, so I was like, okay, who the heck is this? Is my stepmom home early? So I go to open the door, and there is a bald guy, and I think some other guy. I really didn't open the door that far. Unfortunately, I am shirtless. Sorry, just how I roll. Anyways, oh, he's like, ooh, sorry, I caught you at a bad time, didn't I? And I'm like, not really, I'm just shirtless. Come on, I'm a guy. I may be fat, but it ain't a bad thing! See why I hate Jahova Witnesses? They judge me just because I have man boobies. And they're very nice man boobies. Anyways, he was like, people believe that God has left us, but we don't believe that. Here, take this little pamphlet. Take it. I was like, should I take it? I'll take it, but I'm gonna hold it like this, because it's Jahova Witness material. And he's like, oh, yeah, people believe that God has left us, but we don't believe that. I'm like, I do. No, that's wrong. I don't believe God has left us. I'm agnostic, so I really don't believe in the Christian faith at all. What did he say? I don't think he said something about God still being with us. And I was like, a lot of people believe that. I don't. Well, yeah, a lot of people believe that. I don't. Well, we're going around and we're telling people that he's still with us. And I was like, you keep telling that to people, sir. Slam! And then I tore up his little pamphlet thing and I threw it in the trash. And I ran around going, oh my God, freaking Jahova Witness! I need to go scrub myself because I feel so unclean. Again, no offense if you are a Jahova Witness. I really don't know anything about you guys other than you go to people's doors and, like, try to convert people. It's the stereotype, I guess. And it's really the only stereotype that I subscribe to. So I'm going to exploit it for my use in making people laugh. So yeah, I basically ran around going, But now for the really funny part. If I had been wearing this shirt, the internet was down, so I decided I would go out today. Yet I'm still inside. I'm under house arrest. You can understand why, right? It's because I'm crazy. Anyways, if I had my shirt on and I had gotten to mess with this guy, oh, the possibilities, they are endless. I was planning on talking about 2012, seeing what he actually thinks about that because I'm actually curious. And we got the Mayans and the Chinese saying it's all going to be 2012, and I'm sure there's like Nostradamus now, blah, 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 blah. But I was curious what he said. I mean, if you're Jahova Witness, feel free to call me an asshole and whatever. But if you also wouldn't mind, tell me what you believe 2012 means. Is that going to be one of the other comings of Christ? Is that what you guys believe in? Like I said, I don't know anything about you guys. It's just it's a stereotype. Anyways, I was going to talk about 2012 with him, about how the world was going to freaking end. How it's just like going to crack in half, and then the yolk is going to come out and like bake on the sun. And then I started thinking, what else would I talk about? Oh, yes. Isn't there supposed to be like a meteor from the Kuiper Belt coming to hit us in like 2060? I don't know. It's a vague, not a vague, a obscure thing that I heard about a few years ago. Like, oh my god, a meteor's gonna kill us! And then 2012 got discovered, and it's like, oh my god, 2012. December 21st, 2012. Which I think is kind of funny. Isn't that right after Obama gets out of office? So, either he's gonna screw up the world, and then be like, I'm out of office, not my job, and then the world's gonna end, or is it he's gonna get reelected, and then his second term is gonna be where he reveals himself as the Antichrist. Okay, actually, I have nothing against Obama. I don't care that he's black. I just don't like the fact that he's Democrat and that he's a Marxist / communist. We're freaking Democrats, the opposite of communism. We fought in the Cold War against the Russians for... Okay, I don't know how many years I didn't do any research. I never do research. We fought against the frickin' Russians, and they were commies, and we wanted to kill them bastards, and we frickin' sent B-2 bombers with nukes every day, and the only reason they turned around was because we told them to. Hey, what if it had been a rainy day and the transmission had gotten messed up? Oh, guess what? American bombers would have crossed paths with Russian bombers because they did the exact same thing and passed each other in midair. They're like, oh, hey, we're gonna go bomb your country. Hey, we're gonna do that too. I don't think it's a Russian accent. Anyway, we would have bombed each other and World War III would have started. Russia wouldn't have been any colder because it's already permanent winter up there, so nuclear winter, where they were like, feels like summer. Anyway, I digress. Communism's bad. That's the only reason I don't like Obama. And because he kind of lied. He's like, I remember when he was running for president, he was like, I'm gonna bring the soldiers home. Well, guess what? Now he's sending 30,000 more. Oops! Counting backwards on that one. And I digress on that. Getting back to the Jahova Witnesses. Let's see, I was gonna talk about 2012, a meteor. Oh, and another fun thing to talk about is, sweaty. Another fun thing that I would have mentioned was the supervolcano that we have up in Yellowstone. For those of you who don't know, a supervolcano is not a volcano with a cone. It is merely a bubble of magma. How do you like my magma? Yeah. Terrible Dr. Evil impression. Anyways, it's a bubble of magma beneath the surface, and it just keeps on building and building and building until eventually it pops. And then the lava just goes everywhere. And, I mean, like, Mount St. Helens, nothing compared to a supervolcano. It would basically destroy America. I mean, the West, forget it. Half it's burned just from lava. Then you get ash and... Oh yeah, volcanic thunder. My god, I just learned about that. What scary shit. It's if volcanoes aren't scary enough, not like a fucking thunder. Right, sorry, lightning. Like lightning bolts. Anyways, and then the smog, ash, I don't know, chemicals that come out of a fucking volcano would ride the wind currents across the Midwest, blocking the sun, and guess what that means? What's the Midwest called? Okay, I had the word. What's the grain basket? The Great Plains, where we grow all of our food. Block the sun, it dies. Guess what? No wheat, no bread, no corn. Cows die, no meat. Well, still meat, but we would run out of meat because the cows are dead. They can't make any more little baby cows that are even more tasty. We make veal out of. I don't like veal. I've never had it. I think it's cruel to take a baby cow and just hang it till its muscles atrophy into uselessness. That's cruel. Anyways, and the gas wouldn't stop there. It would basically cover us all the way down to Florida. Mexico would get it too. I'm sure Canada, Alaska might just be like, ha ha ha, we have active volcanoes of our own. We are going to Russia. Yeah, I was going to talk about that. What are the Jahova Witnesses going to do if that happens? Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about if I actually had more time to talk to them and mess with them. Yeah. Anyways, the video was just supposed to be about Jahova Witnesses, but I sure went off on a tangent. Anyways, lock your doors, hide your valuables, stuff your children in some small dark place where they'll have phobias about it for the rest of their lives, and good day.